Hey everyone, and welcome to a new weekly vlog. Now this weekly vlog, I'm doing a little intro here. This is actually towards the end of the week that you will be seeing. And it's just been such a strange week, and I feel like the vlogging has been very kind of hit and miss. I've kind of picked up the camera, done like an intro that I'm going to vlog that day, and then I just haven't picked up the camera very much, so I feel like it's kind of all over the place. So what I'm going to do, I'll do the same thing as usual and put the date up of when I recorded things, but it might be a bit disjointed, so I might kind of be there and then suddenly it's night time and I haven't vlogged all day, but I still want to put the content in there for you. I will be vlogging properly all day today, so that should make a bit more sense, but I just wanted to say that up front so that it makes sense. It may not make sense still, but there you go. It is lockdown life. This is what it could be like. So here is everything that I filmed so far in some kind of order, and then towards the end I will be back as in me today. Hello, happy Thursday and welcome to a new weekly vlog. And I'm here at my desk doing some editing. I'm actually just reading some emails at the minute, and I'm editing one of the Disney vlogs. There is another video that really I should have edited first, but I really felt like I needed to edit a Disney vlog today, because looking at the footage from my trip in February, I never look at it until I come to actually edit the video. So I just felt like I really needed to relive that trip today. And at first it did make me really sad. I did a character meet and greet in these vlogs, and it was reminding me of that and just making me feel overwhelmed about what's going to happen, when it's going to reopen, how things are going to be, and all that sort of thing. But then I sort of thought to myself, there's just no point in doing that. Like, I have no control whatsoever over when Disney will reopen, when I will be allowed to travel to the States again, anything like that. I just can't control it. But what I can do is think about my next trip, plan my next trip, and just look forward. That's all anyone can do at the moment. It's so easy to get overwhelmed about what's happening right now, and obviously it is scary and crazy, but we just need to think about going forward and what we're gonna do from here and how we're going to appreciate things. So feeling a lot better about that now. And I need to ring my friend Lisa. She just messaged me, and obviously her and I are going to be going to Disney, fingers crossed, later in the year. So I just need to update her, because this morning was ADR day for our trip. So I booked some ADRs. I managed to get Ohana for her birthday, because we'll be there for her birthday. Speaking of birthdays, happy birthday to my father-in-law Chris. It's his birthday today. We were supposed to be there with them last weekend, and Jenny and Hammett. Obviously that couldn't happen, so we video chatted instead. And tonight I think we're doing this quiz that somebody puts up online every Thursday, I believe, and obviously NHS clapping at 8 again. So we'll be doing that and hopefully video chatting at the same time. And Jill and I were due to go and see the Joe and Diane show. Joe Sugg from here on YouTube and his partner Diane. They have a show that they've put together, obviously after they've done Strictly, and it's been cancelled obviously with everything going on, but our tickets have been moved to next year, Jill was saying, Easter next year. So at least we're going to still be able to go. But there's so many things that everybody was supposed to be doing, and I am a little bit worried this morning because we live on a main road, and for the last kind of week or so it's been really quiet. There's been hardly anyone around, and there are so many cars on the road this morning. I just don't know what they all are doing. Like, obviously if it's been quiet for the last week, it can't all be people who are working, so it makes me think that people are starting to get bored, venture out of their house, relaxing, social distancing, and we're just not there yet. We're not ready for that yet, and it is stressing me out, because as hard as it is, we just have to push through this and stay at home. It's just so frightening, and the numbers of cases and deaths are still really high. And yeah, we just, no matter how nice the weather is outside, which it is, it's beautiful, but we must stay inside. And it really seems like a lot of people are not doing that, which is not cool. But anyway, let's move on to more positive things. I did also just order some coffee. We ran out of coffee beans, and I decided to order from Joffrey's, mainly just to support them because I love Joffrey's coffee. And also they have a flavour which is a Biscoff biscuit flavour, or it's based on Biscoff biscuit, so it's not like branded as Biscoff, but that's what it's based on. So I ordered those and a few of the Disney ones, and they've got free delivery to the UK at the moment, which is amazing. So I'm really looking forward to receiving that. And I finally ordered my new headphones. I decided to, it really pained me to spend the money. I don't like spending money on anything that is not travel, in case you hadn't noticed. When I say any money, I don't mind buying like makeup and things that I need, but I'm not one for spending large amounts of money on stuff for the most part, because I like to save it all for our holidays and stuff. But I've had so many pairs of headphones with my iPhone 10, and obviously the iPhone 10 doesn't have a regular headphone jack, so you have to have an adapter, and I can always like hear interference, and it's just, they break, and I've just had no end of problems. So I just bit the bullet and ordered the Apple AirPods, which are expensive, but I've heard really, really great things about them. They're wireless, so you don't obviously have to deal with that. So yes, I did make that painful purchase this morning. But my other ones are like literally falling apart. The wire is hanging out, so I'm pretty sure I should not be using them like that. So that is today so far. So yeah, this evening will be nice, just kind of hanging out virtually with Ian's family. And Ian's working at the minute, but I'll get him to say hi. He's feeling a lot better, which is really, really good. I think he was maybe just a bit kind of under the weather, maybe had like a little bug or was a bit run down or something, but he is feeling a lot better now, which is really good. So I'm gonna get back to this editing, and I'll catch you up in a bit with what we're doing. Later. Okay, it is later on now, and we have done something very naughty and ordered some takeout. We've been pretty good actually, we've been cooking, but tonight we ordered some takeout to treat ourselves. Start of the long weekend, and we've got some of these chickeny bite things, and I have some fries in there and some cheese sauce, and in the background that is a Biscoff milkshake. Yes, you heard me right. Ian has his over there, and this is from Eat the Bird, which is like a little local place, and we quite like that. We're obviously supporting local businesses that are still going, and it's really nice food from there.
That makes us feel better about getting takeout.
Yeah, obviously we just wanted it as well, but you know, that's still a plus. So we're getting ready to do the quiz, and this channel, oh, it's just called Virtual Pub Quiz, and I think every Thursday at the moment he is doing these quizzes. So we're going to do that with Ian's family, but it's almost 8 o'clock, so we are going to clap for the key workers first. Yay, we can hear people. Is
that the train?
Yeah, it is. There's a train sounding its horn, we can hear. So we have the quiz, excuse those cardboard boxes, they're ready for recycling. We have the family, the birthday boy is on screen right now.
Question 2, what kind of animal was Roland Rat's friend Kevin?
Ooh.
Kevin.
Oh, why can't I remember?
The gopher.
So what
Kevin
kind
Gopher.
of animal?
Wasn't it Gordon the
Roland...
gopher? Should we say a mole?
Yeah.
Because I really don't know, I can't remember.
Question 3, what is June Brown's best known role?
Dot Cotton.
Oh, glad you knew that.
3 hours later.
Okay, I don't know how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but look at the moon. That is a crazy full moon. Yeah, it's kind of not focusing. So it's way, way later on now. Ian is in the other room playing some online thing with his friend. You can probably hear him actually because he's being quite loud. But it's fine. We're not like connected to anybody else on that side. So like no one can hear any noise coming from here. And I'm probably going to head to bed pretty soon. We did the quiz, which was really cool. And then it's just been kind of hanging out really, watching various crime documentaries and stuff. And my hair, I've been messing with it at the back and it feels really weird, and you can see where some of the extensions have come out, they're now starting to like not blend because they're like patchy, if that makes any sense. So normally I've got a full head of them, so where you can see these like really obvious blonde bits against the rest of it, normally because there's more of these, it just looks like a nice blended colour. But now I've got this like really strange thing going on where it's kind of just like these few that are just hanging in there. So we definitely need to get these out. I found some stuff which we should be able to use, and fingers crossed Ian can manage to safely get them out. And I will be cutting his hair on a live stream. He's insisted I do it on a live stream rather than just vlogging it. It will be on this channel. Kind of dreading it. I think the scissors are turning up on Saturday, so we will see what happens. And tomorrow is Good Friday here in the UK. Obviously we are all still in lockdown, so we're not doing anything other than what we've been doing every day, really. I probably will do a little bit of work tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday we'll kind of just have as our normal weekend. And there goes Ian again. And then Monday we might do like a bit of work. So Friday and Monday we'll probably still dip in and out of doing some work, purely because there's not really anything else happening. We can't go and see anyone, spend any time with anyone. We'll obviously video chat with our families and friends, but yeah, it just seems like a normal couple of days really on the bank holidays. But I'm going to turn in because it's super late. I honestly can't stop looking at these like weird bits of hair. Oh my gosh, I need to sort this out. It's so weird. So I don't think I've really vlogged very much today either. It's been a very kind of not a lot happening day, but that's the theme of these vlogs at the minute. There's not a lot happening any day. I hope everyone else is doing okay. We're still trying to do live streams as much as we can. We're going to do several over the weekend. And yeah, just fingers crossed we will be over the worst of everything soon. I'm not going to say get back to normal soon, because that is probably going to take some time. Can you hear him in there? Anyway, I'm just waffling now, so I will see you guys in the morning. So a very exciting purchase just arrived. It is my new headphones. So these are the AirPods I was saying about, and I am just hoping that these are as good as I've been told. Because like I was saying, I've had so many pairs of regular headphones that are broken, or they just don't work very well with this phone. So let's get these paired up. And according to the instructions, all we have to do is open up the case and hold it near the phone. So see if I can do this with one hand. And then there should be, some instructions. That's very cool. Trying to do this with one hand is not easy. Oh, then it's telling me how much charge the case has and how much charge the headphones have. Done. And I think that is it. You see if they work? They do feel really comfortable, which is what I was hoping, because a lot of headphones fall out of my ears, but these are definitely not going anywhere. So let's see. Make sure this isn't too loud. I don't want to get deafened. Oh wow, okay, already these are incredible. So the problems I've had with the wired headphones is the fact that this phone, which is the iPhone 10, doesn't have a headphone jack, so you have to put an adapter in to then put regular headphones in, and you get like this crackly interference and the sound is not good, even if they're genuine Apple wired headphones. And I've had another pair of wireless ones that I bought at Orlando Airport. They did sort of have a bit of a wire on them, but they weren't like plugged into the phone, and the sound quality was just bad and they would fall out of my ears. Already I think they're totally worth it. I will obviously let you know if anything happens with them, but yeah, they're so good. Yeah, they are pricey, but very, very good. So we're currently playing Jackbox games.
You got cut off in your prime.
Hey,
That's
I know.
right.
You're on the vlog now as well.
Vlogging now. Don't swear.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hi, YouTube. Hey, good chubs. Everybody follow Honda Gamer.
Yeah. Yeah, someone called Honda Gamer like popped up in our game.
Bell icon.
I don't know though, Sean. He didn't even reply to your messages.
Yeah,
I
that's
think he's
rude.
stuck up.
No, he didn't. That's-
No.
yeah. Forget Honda Gamer. Nobody like him.
No. And we're playing Lie Swatter, whatever that is. I haven't played that before. Hello everyone and happy Easter. It is Sunday. I've got my very cute spring kind of ears on. These were very kindly sent to me by Laura at Magic Maker Ears. They arrived, was it yesterday? They're so pretty, I love them. And I got a couple of other pairs, which I will show you in a bit. And we're just getting ready to do a live stream here. We're doing it a bit earlier today at 3:30 in the afternoon, just so that we've got this evening free for playing games online with our friends and stuff like that. And I put on a little dress today just to feel somewhat, you know, festive. We are all stuck at home for Easter, but let me know in the comments what you've been doing. Did you have any unique ideas to stay connected? Have you done special things at home? Let me know, because I always like to hear from you guys about what you've been up to. But we're having a pretty samey kind of day. We might play a few games ourselves later. I'm not quite sure what, or Ian might be doing some more games. That's basically what we've been doing for like social time. And I washed my hair this morning and a bunch more of the extensions came out. Once they get to a certain point where they should have been removed properly, they do start to, when you wash them, it will like break down the sticky, so they start to come out, which obviously normally I would have had them removed at the appropriate time, but it's actually not too bad. It makes it easier and I don't have to like get Ian to sit there like taking them all out. There might be a few stubborn ones. And yes, let's get on with this live stream. I think I've got about 10 minutes to get all set up. So we have just finished the live stream. You can never see anything with the ring light on.
No, it's very bright.
We've just finished and that was good.
Yeah, it went really well.
Yeah, it was quite a long
I say it went
live
really
streaming.
well. I messed up and forgot to actually make the stream public in advance.
So a lot of people
didn't know it was there until the moment we went.
Yeah, I think people were surprised that we suddenly popped up there, but never mind.
We had slightly fewer people than the last few, but I think also because we're doing it more like mid-afternoon, maybe people are busy and stuff, and it is Easter Sunday. So.
Also, excuse the fact that Ian hasn't made his side of the bed.
Stop looking.
Awkward. So this is the amazing package I received from Laura at Magic Maker Ears. It really is incredible and so generous. She sent me some new ears. Look at these Haunted Mansion ones. These are super summery. They've got little Mickey shaped fruits all over them. Those are just so cute, and I love this yellow bow. These are also adorable. They really remind me of like springtime and kind of Easter with these colours. I love them. And she sent me this pair with Disney in detail on with the silver bow. And she sent me this little tote bag, which you have to see this, it's so cool. You guys know I love the Haunted Mansion. Look at this tote bag. How cool is that? And it's in the the light's not very good in here, but it's glittery. It's so cool. So thank you so much, Laura. This honestly made my day. I cannot even tell you. That's so generous of you. I will link Laura's shop in the description, and I do have a discount code as well for you to get some money off. Her ears really are amazing. I wear them all the time in the parks. So yeah, make sure you check those out. Hello everyone, and happy Monday. I've just realised I didn't put mascara on today. Totally forgot about that. I've got some slightly weird hair going on. This hair situation with extensions, like half of them are in, half of them are out, really needs to be resolved ASAP. And I'm still waiting on the scissors to arrive to cut Ian's hair. I guess with posting at the moment, like things are taking longer, but we will do that soon. And I'm just here at my desk, even though it is a public holiday in the UK here today, because of how things have been the last few weeks, it really just sort of feels like a normal day, and we haven't really got much else going on. The last few days, definitely Saturday and Sunday, we have chilled and caught up with friends on like video chat and stuff like that, played some games with them. So today I'm kind of just having a fairly regular day, but probably a bit more relaxed than normal. But I am just about to do a little bit of editing and get on with a few things. I've just realised that my little countdown thing almost looks like Mr. Toad is wearing Mickey ears from back here. It probably doesn't look anything like that to you guys. I did get a grocery delivery today. That was the last one I had booked. I had a couple of slots booked before all of this happened, so yeah, that's the last one I had. So from now onwards, we will either have to try and find a slot, or Ian would have to go to the supermarket. He thinks it's safer for him to go than me. I'm not necessarily more susceptible to anything because of my TM, but I guess because I got the TM as a result of a virus, we think. It makes me a little more paranoid. I know it definitely does with Ian, so yeah. Anyway, that's that. And apart from that, things to get done the rest of the week. Definitely I need to do my roots because they are really bad, and I do need to sort out the weave. Try and take out the extensions. Obviously sort out Ian's hair. I've still got the Degusta box video to film. I haven't done that yet. And just lots more editing more Disney vlogs, and yeah, the usual really. It is very same old around here. This vlog will have been a bit later this week just because of the bank holiday. I didn't vlog every day, and obviously I need time to edit it. So yeah, it's just been a very strange Easter, and I'm keeping up to date with everything that's going on. I'm still planning my Disney trips. Obviously I don't know when I can take them. I can only do that when it's safe, and I know it's not the most important thing, but it's definitely something that keeps me going and something that I do need to think about, because the next trip I do may end up being quite last minute, because I will go sorry, I thought I saw something out of my window then. That freaked me out. We have a balcony outside. I was like, why is somebody out there? Yeah, so I need to be ready to go when I can go, and my mum has been making me some face masks. She's really good at making stuff, as you know. She's made some for other people as well, and she's making some to match my play suits so that when I do go, if you still need to wear masks over there, which I think they've just brought in the county that Disney World is located, so who knows, when I do end up going I might need masks, so my mum is making me some. Obviously I have to match them to my play suit because, you know, can't be mismatching. So I'm going to get done some of this editing and I will come back to you in a bit. So I've just started prepping some dinner. I'm going to have a risotto, just my usual one, which has leek, broccoli, tomatoes and cheese. Just really like it. The tomatoes are in some boiling water, ready for me to take the skin off and de-seed them. And I've got my broccoli ready. And we've got this knife recently. I forget which brand it is. F-Mix Pro. Yeah, it's very good anyway. It looks a little scary. It's rather large. I wasn't expecting it to be that big, but there you go. So it's time to bake again, and I'm trying a slightly different recipe today for cookies. Very similar ingredients. In fact, I think it might be the same ingredients as the other ones, minus the peanut butter, but I am going to do a slightly different version to see if they come out different. So these are going to be more kind of flat and chewy cookies, in theory, if they come out properly. I still only have the self-raising flour. I can't get plain flour anywhere, so I'm going to use that. Which might change it slightly. Then I've got my sugar, my vanilla essence, chocolate chips. The recipe does call for chocolate chunks, but this is all I have, so I'll be using those. Then an egg, some butter, and I will just need some salt as well. So let's see how these turn out. What I'll do is I'll try them. This is the first time I've ever tried them, and then I will link the recipe below so that you can see that if it goes well. But yeah, let's try it out. I'm not going to put the oven on yet because you do have to chill the dough before you make them. So let's get into this. Okay, so I'm now going to put that in the fridge to chill it and do my washing up, and then we will bake them.
1 hour later.
Okay, now that our dough has chilled, we are going to put the cookies on the tray using an ice cream scoop. And I've had to do the same trick again. I've not been able to get any parchment paper or greaseproof paper. Again, on my shopping, it's just out of stock constantly, so I've had to use loaf tin parchment thingies and just cut them up, but it's fine. So now we're going to use our scoop, and we're going to put 6 of these on the one tray because these are big cookies. They are going to spread, so we don't want them going everywhere. That first one was a bit massive. I'll make the others a little bit smaller. And these need plenty of room to spread out. In fact, I'm going to take a little bit off of there because I don't want that to be huge. And then these are going to go into the oven for 12 to 15 minutes. So just check them after 12 minutes.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so these are out of the oven. As you can see, they spread a lot more. They're a lot flatter, but they're supposed to be because they're like the flat, chewy cookies. When you first take them out of the oven though, just leave them. Don't try and remove them because when they're really, really soft, they will just fall to pieces. So leave them on the tray for like, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes, and then transfer them onto a plate or a wire rack to cool down. And once they're completely cool, you can enjoy them. So I will let you know when I try one what they're like. They look really good. Hello and official happy Tuesday. The vlog started out with baking today, and I have one of the cookies which we are going to try. These are my dream kind of cookies. You know, the ones that you can buy from like the bakery in the supermarket where they're like big, flat, chewy cookies. Well, that's what these are. They look like they've come out perfect, so let's give it a try. Okay, that is good. It's really chewy in the middle, but like crispy on the outside. So I'll link the recipe I used in the description. They are really, really good. So as I was saying at the beginning of the vlog, it has been a super weird week this week. It's probably been one of the harder weeks I've had since we have been in this lockdown. Obviously, I was staying at home before they actually put the, you know, imposed lockdown in place because I had that cough. So it has been weeks and weeks now. And for the most part, it's been fine. I have been trying to stay as positive as possible and really try and project that for everybody else in the live streams. But this week's been quite hard, I'll be honest, and Ian is finding it difficult as well. I think, you know, for the most part, we are so grateful. You know, we have somewhere safe to be, we feel well, our families are well, and I'm so incredibly grateful for that. With everything that's going on, that is not something to take for granted in any way. So we are so thankful for that. But when it gets to several weeks of not having any kind of normality, so not being able to see anyone in person, not being able to go anywhere and do the normal things that you do, I think you just do start to really feel how drastic everything is. Not that we haven't already. Obviously it's, you know, terrifying, it's scary, it's awful, it's, you know, all of those things. And we used to watch the daily news briefing every day. I've stopped doing that, to be honest. I do have a look at the end of each day, just at like the highlights of what's been said, but I just can't sit there and watch it all the time and listen to it all the time, because it just gets overwhelming. And I really, at the same time, do want to know what's happening. I want to know what the, you know, what things we're supposed to be doing, if there's anything new to report. And I do want to hear people's stories about what's going on with them, because, you know, this is happening to everybody. It's the whole world over, and people are having dreadful situations where they're losing loved ones and they can't see them, they can't be with them, and their grief is just so affected by that. And I feel like it's the job of everyone to, you know, feel that pain, even if it's not personally happening to you. So there's just, yeah, my head, I feel like it's an emotional roller coaster. That's the only way to describe it. I feel like the last 4 weeks especially are just a total emotional roller coaster. I go from feeling perfectly okay, and when I say perfectly okay, I know that crazy stuff is going on, but I mean just with what I'm doing day to day. And then other days are just very overwhelming, and the things that I would normally do to feel better, I'm very much someone who, my whole life, if anything is happening that's bad, I am like, right, how do we fix this, how do we get on with it, you know, just move forward. I'm not somebody who is easily beaten with anything. So like when I had my TM, for example, while I was in the hospital, I was still editing. I was just thankful that I was gonna be okay. And like, as soon as I realized that I would be able to learn to walk again, you know, I was just like, right, let's do this. This is happening. I'm going to Disney in 3 months. You know, that's how I am about everything. And I've been the same with this. I've been like, right, okay, what are we doing? Let's do more live streams. And all of that is still the case. And I'm glad I'm doing all of those things. And for the most part, it is working as a coping mechanism for me, which it always does. But when it comes time to actually feel your feelings, which is very important for your mental health, that is where I struggle, because I don't know, it just gets a little bit overwhelming. So that's kind of been what's going on this week. But I hope everybody else is okay. I really do. It's so worrying to me, all my friends and family and all you guys, just thinking, oh my gosh, like, if people are isolating on their own, are they okay? I just want everyone to be okay. That is the overriding emotion that I'm feeling, just worried about everybody. But when I have those moments, I just kind of process it and then keep going. So it's all good. I know it seems like it's not, but it is, don't worry. But I think it's important to talk about it, and I still want these vlogs to be positive. I still want people to be able to watch them and just take your mind off things for a bit. So I don't like to say things like this too much, but I felt like I had to this week because the vlog has been a bit weird because of it. So anyway, the rest of today is going to consist of Ian hopefully fixing my laptop. It is really not in a good way. It hasn't been for a long time. I do have the like breakdown cover on it, so I need to get that sorted. But especially at the moment, I don't know, like, I can't take it anywhere or do anything like that. So Ian's going to just take a look at it to try and get it functioning well enough. And I do have a couple of videos to edit. I'll probably start editing this vlog first. I know it's going to be a bit of a weird one to edit with all of the kind of picking up the camera and then not picking it up for a day, and I don't know, who even knows what I filmed, I can't even remember at this point. And then this evening, I don't think there's anything major going on tonight. I was supposed to be doing Ian's haircut, but the scissors, unless they have arrived while, you know, I've been doing things this morning, are not here yet. I guess there's just a big delay in the post, but I'll go and check in a second and see if they're there. If they are, we'll be doing the live stream for that this evening. I'm dreading it. If not, then probably just, you know, watching a bit of TV, maybe play some Disney Uno. I feel like playing Disney Uno instead of Uno Flip for a change. And then tomorrow we will do probably a live stream over on Disney in Detail. So yeah, just the usual. There really isn't anything else different happening because this has been going on for a long time now. Our weeks are much the same week to week, but I know you guys have said you still do want to see vlogs, so I definitely will do that. I just worry about them being so repetitive, but you know, what can I do? Lockdown life, this is what's happening. Anyway, I'm gonna go and give my laptop to Ian, and fingers crossed, everybody cross your fingers that he can do something with it for me.
Later.
So I have my laptop back. Ian has managed to do something with it. It's so much better than it was before, so that is amazing. And I've had an email a couple of days ago, I'm just looking at it now, about the new Erin Condren launch. I am so excited. I love it so much. And if you're part of EC Insider, then you get sneak peeks before it comes out. So I believe the launch is the 27th and 28th for EC Insider people, and then it launches to everybody on the 29th. And this is the kind of new design, which is called Layers. I love that. That's so nice. They've got a couple of different ones. So that's the colourful version. That is the neutral colour, and then they also have this floral one. Definitely I like this colourful one. And even more exciting, they are finally bringing out a coiled life planner with a day per page. That is something that loads of people have been wanting. So you've got hourly down the side and a to-do list, and that one page is for each day. But what they're doing, so that the entire thing is not too big, it will be split into two, so you get 6 months per book. I'm excited for this. That is definitely something I'm going to order. Yeah, 27th and 28th for EC Insiders, and 29th is the general launch. So I'll be placing an order on the 27th. I'll definitely do a haul video to show you all the new stuff. I am very excited. Sorry, I've got some pretty weird lighting here now because it's starting to get a little bit darker outside and I've only got these lights on. So I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog now. I've just been editing the rest of it, and I actually had filmed more than I thought. It's just the fact that some days I only filmed like a couple of clips, but that's fine. I want to show you guys exactly how real life is in these vlogs. This really is how it is at the moment, and I hope you are all doing good. I hope anyone who's still working is staying safe, and thank you to anyone who is still working, because you guys are keeping everybody else going, and it's just a really important time for that at the moment, and it's important that people get recognition that they deserve. And that's everyone, whether you work in health service, whether you are a delivery driver, or you work at a school or in a grocery store, or for the prison service, the emergency services, or like refuse collection. All of the services that everyone is still providing is just amazing, especially given everything that's going on. So you're all amazing. But I'm gonna go, my baked potato is in the oven, and this evening I think I might do a bit of self-care, do a face mask, get an early night, and just chill a little bit. I think that sounds good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, head over to Instagram and follow over there, because I am planning on doing a few more just random little live stream things over there every now and again on my Victoria in Detail. I mainly do lives on Disney in Detail on YouTube, but definitely follow along on both. I will link them below. I hope you're all having a good day. I hope everyone is hanging in there, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.